You have access to a restricted file from the archives of the 13th patient. Classified case histories, unexplained disappearances, shadows that don't stay in the past. Proceed with caution, and always remember, not every patient was discharged.
They told me to count the steps. Said you'd never get the same number going up as you do coming down. I thought it was a joke, a campfire story. But halfway through, I looked up and saw something. Pale, watching, just standing there. It never moved. It never had to.
You are listening to The 13th Patient. Case File 1014, Entry 1. Beneath the Trees. There's a place in North Omaha where the trees lean just a little too close. A place where stories outlive the people who tell them, where dirt trails twist into the unknown, and names fade under the moss. That place is called Hummel Park. At just over 200 acres, it looks like any other stretch of woods in the Midwest. But look a little closer, and Hummel begins to change. The graffiti, the stairs, the silence. Over the next several entries, we'll explore what's real, what's imagined, and what might be lurking beneath the trees. But first, let's talk about the pale ones. The legend of the albino colony is one of the oldest tied to Hummel Park. It varies, depending on who you ask. Some say it's a family, others, a cult. The story goes like this. Decades ago, a secluded group of pale-skinned people took shelter deep within the trees of Hummel, avoiding the world, avoiding the light. They weren't born evil, but something changed. Teens who trespassed too far claimed they were chased by these figures, described as silent, sometimes naked, sometimes armed, always watching. One witness reported a rock being hurled at their windshield. Another claimed a friend disappeared briefly, only to reappear with scratches they couldn't explain. There's never been any real proof, no photos, no video, just stories and fear. But where did it come from?
And in the Northwest Woods, we now open Nebraska's first social nudist retreat.
In the 1930s, a nudist colony existed near the park. Pale-skinned residents sunbathed in privacy, hidden behind dense forest. It wasn't long before local rumors turned them into something darker. Over time, the story warped. What began as whispers about the naked ones slowly mutated into a more sinister myth, fueled by fear, fueled by thrill-seeking teens looking for a scare. That in itself would be fairly easy to write off. Just another urban legend, a campfire ghost story. But that doesn't explain what happened in 1987. The body of a young man was found bloodied and half buried in the dirt near the edge of Devil's Slide, a steep, eroded cliff that cuts through the back of the park. His clothes were torn, his shoes missing. The cause of death was blunt force trauma. No weapon was ever recovered. No suspect was ever charged. The file was closed, but the questions never left. Some say it was a robbery. Others believe he saw something he wasn't supposed to. Something pale, watching, just standing there. Whatever the truth is, it was left behind in the woods. Next time, we climb the stairs, but count carefully, because at Hummel Park, numbers lie. You've been listening to The 13th Patient. This has been File 1014, Entry 1, Beneath the Trees. New entries every Thursday at 10 a.m. For more cases, subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, or wherever you listen. And remember, some patients never leave.